Hello, we're tapping into love today. And just so you all know, it's every day we're tapping into love because that's how we roll here. Yes. We are rolling in the love as much as we can be at any given moment. Right? Yes. Love is the frequency that I want to meet you in, where we can roll around and play together. Ooh, what's this? What is this? I feel like that one is not over there. Okay. Time shift, where nothing will ever be the same. The energy of time shift reminds you that you have more experiences ahead of you than behind you. Release the feeling that there is not enough time. There is plenty of time. Approach life with a wink and play. Play. Ooh, and recognition. The energy of recognition helps you look at yourself differently. We often have a lot of self-criticisms that influence our self-esteem in a negative way. Fear is frequently the barrier that keeps us from doing what we really want to do. So recognize yourself. Yeah. Step aside from the fear and be in love. Gorgeous. Be in love. Yes. Yeah. And how do you determine between love and fear? Well, love feels good. Love feels good. Aw, Gibo, speaking of love, swans mate for life, which is lovely. Lovely, hopefully devoted to you. The swan knows the gift of lasting love. See? Joining with their partner, they exchange a promise and a bond of fidelity, allegiance, and trust. Each lives in the harmonious cycle of giving and receiving, while caring for, loving, and protecting the other. Beautiful and generous symbol of sacred exchange. To receive, you must also release. When blessed, you should in turn bless. Gibo encourages honoring your commitments and contracts and returning like for like. Union comes in many forms: love, friendship, family, and busyness. Oops. And it may be slippery, but you just grab it and you hold it, and then you're like, yes, it is mine. Thank you. It is mine. I will take it. Gifts, partnership, sacrifice, fair exchange, and honor. Beautiful. We like the sounds of all of those things, right? Yes. Okay, so we're time shifting to a version of you that is fearless, gorgeous, open, and allowing. Not holding too fast to anything. It's not, if you love it, stick it in a box and put it on your shelf and throw away the key. No, it's continuously release it. And if it keeps coming back to you, then be grateful, right? Yes. This is what I learned from my moon kitty, who chose me. She chooses me every day. She keeps coming back because I keep letting her go. Anytime she wants outside, I let her go outside. Oh, I see a deer. A deer. It's a doe. Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so. Tea I drink with jam and bread, and it brings us back to doe, 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 doe. If you know where that song comes from, let me know. Okay. Okay, what's this? Things happening behind the scenes. Oh, sneaky. What else we got behind the scenes here? Ooh, balancing and energy reconstituting itself. Okay. This is the process of honing. I want to say hone. Okay. The consolidating resources, consolidating energies. Emotions, going all in on the Two of Cups, choosing to be a I have Two of Cups, not a I just lost Three of Cups kind of a person. This is the love path. Okay, also Two of Cups, beautiful. It's love, it's love. It's balance, it's glorious. Okay. It's love that you're feeling. Yes, beautiful. Okay. You are intuitive. Love brews behind the scenes. Gorgeous. What's this? Oh, meditate. Ground center. Look at this balancing and trusting, having faith in the unseen. Beautiful. We've got star power and this King of Swords. So communicating through intuition, shine. Okay. We've got patience for this world that is becoming, that you are intuiting, that you are creating, that you are intending. This is the death of the old world. Beautiful. We want that. We want this transition, this transformation that is happening. We want those juices to be flowing. This is the balance of life and living and birth. You need the death for the birth, right? And your boundaries. Okay, boundaries are just as important as your balancing of all of the things. Okay, look at the strength here. Strength behind your star power, okay? And this communication from the heart, right? Swords is communication and discernment, and the cups are emotion, water flow, right? And this knight is carrying a cup and running passionately. So that's the communicating from the heart, okay? And it's coming from this recalibration, this reconstituting of the what's important. Okay, it's not so important that you lost 3. It is important that you're holding on to the 2. Okay, and this is about trusting what your efforts to strengthen and be shiny, and this consolidating and truth speaking discernment. Trusting it's happening. It's happening like the seeds that you plant and them growing beneath the surface. Right? We don't doubt those things growing beneath the surface. We trust that if we do all the things right, then it happens. Okay? What happens? Love and union and gorgeousness, joy, celebration, harmony, peace, abundance, balance, stability, sturdiness, gorgeousness. Okay? Like, this is what's growing under the surface. Okay? This is the new world you are birthing, manifesting, being patient for, intuiting, where this love exists gorgeously. Where the love exists gorgeously. Okay? Now you don't want to rush it. You don't want to dig up that sprouting seed before it has grown and bloomed to its fullest beautifulness. And that's this trust, this blind faith, this allowing, this trust, this safety zone. Okay, this could also be a solid communication. Because if the King of Swords is about communication, then the Knight of Swords is as well. It just looks so sentinel, right? So I always think of like just protection, divine protection. And there could be protection in or safety within communication, right? Especially if you're intuiting something and then you receive a message of one kind or another that confirms your knowing, thinking, feeling. Okay, so this communication, I feel like, it is still protection. So I'm going to say this transformation is protected. This new world that is birthing. Your intuition. I don't know where that one goes yet. Let's see what other card comes out. Because this protection could be around your shine and your boundaries, around your patience. Yes. Yes. We can get very impatient and then start to doubt things, right? And that's the things exactly that we need to create boundaries around or for, because doubt is a fear-based feeling, action, emotion, sensory perception. And we are holding the frequency of love. Love is our vehicle that shifts our time. This is why we are Queen of Cups, because we are emotionally regulated by the heart, okay? Trust the transformation that we've done. Trust the transformation, the process of becoming the butterfly, okay? It's going to be balanced and gorgeous because of this heart space. Because of this heart space, so this communication is what is maybe there. Maybe there. There we go. Okay, that feels right because we've got the transformed king here. And part of your transformation process is creating new versions of self, creating new worlds, right? And releasing old ones. And then this process of becoming balanced, masculine, feminine, gaining strength, creating healthy boundaries, learning how to live from the heart, becoming a star. This is your Queen of Hearts embodiment because she's flowing, she's open, she's receptive, she is ready to share her cup with whomever she deems worthy. Okay. And the sun is the brightest circle I know. It shines its light on the people below, and it helps all the flowers to grow. Yes, the sun is the brightest circle I know. I watched the sun rise this morning, and this was quite nice and beautiful even. And then it got really bright, and I'm like, I'm just staring at the sun. Stop that. Oh my God. Seriously. That's more like it, okay? This is still relevant to transforming, birthing new worlds, releasing old ones, okay? And this is this transformed king turned into a King of Cups. Like a wow, beautiful, okay? This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Divine counterparts, balance, joy, love, peace, union. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa and whoa. Okay. Like what the? Like a what the? Okay. If there's any more cards that want to come out, do it. Okay, so like this is the divine partnership. This is the Gibo. These are the two swans who are living, creating from the heart. This is what's shifting the cosmos to make it all work in your favor. You can't make this up, guys. I don't know why it is so giving us the same thing all the time. Okay, so we've got this beautiful feminine energy here, okay? And it's given me this goddess, Hecate, intuition, balance of your three aspects, the child, the maiden, the mother, and the crone, right? We've got the playful exploration, the nurturing birther, and the wise healer. Yes, all those things. Okay, and then I finally figured out this is a swallow. And swallows are actually a sign of loyalty when there's two of them. And devotion, I think they also made for life. And so this one is flying to find, open to love. Okay, we've got the transformed butterfly, which is you birthing new worlds and releasing old ones over here, which is gorgeous. There is both the boundaries, be aware of what is no longer for you, what is not for you, what doesn't feel right? If it doesn't feel good, then no, right? Also, death and release. This is an acknowledgement to the cyclical process of everything. Releasing the old to give way, to give birth, to allow the new. Okay, we've got the kitty cat, which is, I want to say, energetic protection, intuition. This is also being able to see things more clearly than most because they have those eyes that can see better in the dark, right? So I want to say that that is a lot to do with your intuition and your inner knowing, your connection. Okay. And then we've got the shoe. This is the Cinderella slipper, and it is made specifically for you. I feel like this union here can only be achieved by you, this world that you are creating, curating, this balanced, beautiful, harmonious, um, stable joy fest is yours, where you will celebrate. Okay, this is the cups that come together to cheers this beautiful, beautiful union. And then we have the little bow tie, and I feel like this is a tiny little gift that is gorgeous. Okay, this could be the yet to be revealed. I want to stick it right on that thing. Something happening beneath the surface that you can't quite see yet. But when it arrives, when it shows up, when it presents itself, when it lines up with your frequency, you're going to be like, yay! Is it my birthday? Yes, yes, it is. Is it? Yes. Really? Yes. Because every day you are being born anew. And so, yeah, we really should be celebrating our birthdays every day. Think about when you go to sleep, your old version dies. And when you wake up, you are reborn to a new day. Therefore, a new version of you, a new chance at a day. And the illusion is that we remain the same, but nothing does. We shift, we grow, we evolve, we expand. So happy birthday to you. Okay. This one, the panther. Ooh, nighttime. Speaking of cats seeing in the dark. Fiery panther energy. Okay, and we get the peacock and the fox. So let's just see what this panther is about. What's up, panther? Vibes. Annihilation of the unnecessary. Feels like that's its voice. Purging. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. This is true. I just demonstrated this morning this exact thing. I was woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and usually I just put on my blinders and go back to sleep. But today I was like, maybe I'll go watch the sunset shine. So I got up, got my vehicle, and drove down to the beach and sat there and watched the sunrise. Okay, so this is the trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. Yeah, the sunrise. Okay, but it was completely not what I normally do. I am not so much a morning person. Unless I'm camping, then I like to get up at the crack of dawn and start the fire and make the coffee and the breakfast and stare at all the green things. Okay, so this could be something coming in to disrupt your norm. Whether it's you suddenly doing something that you don't normally do, that you're not even thinking or asking or wondering, why am I doing this? You just do it. Because when we start to question, then we come up with reasons of like, why not? Why should we not? Right? This could also be an external thing that shakes you, quakes you, wakes you up. But just trust that all things, no matter what they look like externally, that therefore our highest and greatest good. When you trust in the things that you can't see, which also are the things that you can see, but they don't look like things that you want, as long as you are holding the faith and the love vibe that all things work in your favor, that this is just part of the universe conspiring in your favor, that all things will make sense later on, right? When you're over here now looking back going, aha, I see now why that had to happen, right? This is the trust. This is why you balance and meditate. Trust your intuition, right? Okay. We've got the peacock. Inner beauty, compassion, and the assimilator of everything. I want to put the panther here because, maybe you need to meditate on if you've got any like reoccurring loops or patterns or cycles that need to be broken, it's better for you to recognize and consciously choose to break cycles instead of leaving it up to the universe to force it, especially when it's meant to move you to a new place, right? Okay. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, they are kind and confident. When out of balance, can't digest situations, and to bring into balance, meditation on the navel. Okay, I feel like this is this Queen of Cups star energy. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, Foxy. Foxy Brown. Okay, Fox. Where you at? What the fox say? Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious, teacher, and monogamous, monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity, and to bring into balance partnership and connection. Okay, I just feel like this fox and the pox and the peacock are lovers in this new world of gorgeousness. Okay, let's get such a lovely oracle card or two to put a little love in your heart for you and me. We'll just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Yes, love yourself. And show the world how it's done. Okay. We've got yes, trust your intuition, intuition confirmation. Okay. We've got honor. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationships become stronger. I feel like this is the fox personality. Why? Because they are so cute and fluffy. No, because well, they're like a cross between a dog and a cat, and for me, dogs represent like this loyalty, this beautiful, dependable loyalty, and one who is loyal has honor. I don't know, you know? Okay. Recognition, trust, boundary, and cherish. Okay, the universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. So this is why it's important to quiet, still, and to recognize. This is also confirmation of recognize you, your ability to intuit, to trust, to grow, to expand, to manifest, to know. Okay, recognition, confirmation, trust in love. Trust in this new world you are creating. Trust in a world you move towards by following your heart. Trust it. Trust the time shift that will conspire to bring you there, to hold you there, to bring you there. Yes. Boundaries are very important. Okay, so don't forget about them for everybody's sake. And cherish. Cherish. How does it go? My boy, I will always cherish you. Give me faith. Give me joy, my boy. I will always cherish you. Cherish the thought of always having you here by my side. Oh, baby, yes, cherish. Beautiful. Okay. And we might as well take one of these cards. This one. Allow divine timing. Yes. Do not rush the growth of beautiful things. Allow them to bloom in their own divine time shift. Own divine time shift. Okay. Yes. Oops, sorry, was that loud? Okay. I'm gonna do a couple of these guys and we'll just see what other confirmations we can get. Because we love a good confirmation, but it's really about trusting in your intuition. Trust what you know, what you feel to be true, what's relevant for you, and where you're at in your love festing. Okay, there's a star confirmation. You are a star. There's a joy confirmation. This joyousness shall be yours. Oh, yes, it shall be yours. Focus on what you want. You want love? Focus on love. Love will guide you, shine through, be you. Yes, go with the flow and allow, right? Even if you're like, well, that doesn't seem like where I need to go. Trust that the universe knows. Trust that your higher self has a better view of where you need to go and how you need to get there. And if you are suddenly led in a direction that doesn't make sense to your brain in the moment, flow, trust, allow, move with it. You might find something you didn't know. Surrender to the universe. Come on, you got this. Float, okay? All of these, look at flow, surrender, and float. All came out back to back. This is the trust in divine timing. Allow. Create no resistance, okay? No resistance here. We've got the Hierophant, okay? This is a sacred union. This is a balance. This is a beautiful, long-lasting commitment to love. Boom. There may be a tower or two, and that is a natural thing, okay? Whether it's tearing down the old so that the new will be born on whatever level that looks, right? Whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, towers need to come down in order to build new towers, okay? And I feel like this is this Panther vibe. What else we got? We got the Empress, okay? She's holding the love vibe strongly. She's holding it strongly. Okay, we've got the devils. These are the things you are creating boundaries around. This is the resistance. This is all the things that come up against you, present themselves, sway you, try to hold you back. This is the rocks, the boulders in the river that you are floating down, right? This is why it's so important to surrender and to float and to flow, because then you're facing the direction you are flowing in. And so you are more able to see and recognize these obstacles on your path so that you can shift slightly in order to move around them, right? Instead of banging into them and getting knocked. Another star confirmation, okay? If we're talking about two people here coming together for this beautiful thing, then they are both stars, which is gorgeous, okay? Judgment, this is deemed, this new world that you birth, that is love and balance and joyful. This is part of your phoenix from the flame rebirthing. Level up gorgeousness, okay? And yes, you will reach your goal. Trust in the unseen and allow the universe to gift you beyond your wildest dreams, okay? Yes, believe it to be true. Allow it to be. And continue showing up every day in anticipation of the universe surprising and delighting you in all the gorgeous ways. Notice when things work out in your favor and make a big deal about it. And the universe will catch on and be like, wow, they really like it when the universe or when I conspire in their favor. So let's keep doing that, right? Beautiful. Okay, that's the reading for today. And it's freaking gorgeous. Okay, it's freaking gorgeous. We got the King and Queen of Cups, heart, balanced, joyful. That's this card. They come together and this is where they hang out. Okay, this pavilion of abundant gorgeousness where the joy is. This is what's meant for you. This is your shoe and you will fit it. Okay, beautiful, gorgeous, lovely. Okay, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And this is amazing consistently. So believe it, trust it, own it, and love it and yourself and me if you want. Okay, love you. Bye.